No matter how much Tara tried to split up her baby daddy with his fiancée, Kyle and Summer ultimately got together. Poor Tara failed so badly at her attempts that she ended up in a New York jail away from everyone, including her kid Harrison as well. Harrison is now living with his newly discovered daddy and his stepmom. Speculations suggest that he may soon be living with a step-sibling too if Kyle and Summer keep moving forward at the same pace they got hitched. Should a new baby be added into the pair's life so quickly? Soap Hub recently arranged a poll and the results are overwhelming.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trend Street.
For several years, Kyle and Summer's relationship rocked back and forth, with the two patching things up and breaking up several times. You will remember a shocking plot twist involving Lola's emergency organ transplant even led them to getting married. But Kyle divorced Summer and went back to Lola. Kyle got married to Lola when Summer was still pining for him. He was determined that he wanted to be with Lola and no one else. But unfortunately, their marriage did not last even a year as Kyle started feeling for Summer out of the blue. He eventually divorced Lola and began a relationship with Summer again. Since their last reunion, things were going smoothly for the couple until they decided to get married again. On their engagement party day, Tara Locke entered Genoa City with a bang. A lady that Kyle had romanced long ago in New York returned with a son, claiming that Kyle was the biological dad. Paternity tests were taken and results proved that Harrison was indeed Kyle's son. Fans expected that the news would send Summer into a frenzy, but surprisingly she reacted calmly. She even told Phyllis that she was ready to become a stepmom to Harrison. Back then, Summer had no idea what a woman Tara actually was and what she was capable of. Tara's harsh threats led Summer out of Kyle's life and out of Genoa City as well. Thanks to Phyllis, the con woman was exposed not just for threatening Summer, but the past crimes as well, which led her behind bars. All the mistakes were made by Tara, but Harrison got the biggest punishment. He was left without a mom in a new town where he barely knew anyone. In a bizarre twist of events, Harrison's original dad, Ashland Locke, also decided to let him live with Kyle. Ashland, who was suffering from a terminal illness, said that he does not want Harrison to see him suffer and be scarred for the rest of his life. But then he went ahead and married Victoria while Harrison is living with people he barely knows in a place where he does not speak the language. Considering what Harrison has been going through so far, adding a new half-sibling in his life seems like a dangerous idea right now, because a new baby may be just the thing needed to trigger Harrison's dark side. You may remember a few years ago when Abby and Stitch were expecting a baby girl, Stitch's son Max turned so evil that he ended up killing the unborn baby that was growing inside his stepmom's womb. As a result of the trauma, Abby is unable to bear a baby to this day. Harrison is way too young than Max was when he killed Abby's child, but this is a soap opera and anything can happen here. Despite the possibility of Harrison losing it completely if his parents prepare for a new child, only 11% of the fans agree that it is too soon for Kyle and Summer to have a baby. As per Soap Hub's poll, 75% of the fans think that Kyle and Summer should go for a baby. These are the fans who are excited to see the fusion of the Newman and Abbott blood on YNR again. After all, it will be the first Newman-Abbott child to be born after Abby Newman, which was several years ago. The rest of the voters think that Kyle and Summer should certainly focus on their business and arrange to return to Genoa City to make Sally pay for her treachery. Lauren Fenmore did punish Sally by firing her from her company for betraying Summer, but fans think Summer and Kyle should do it themselves. What do you think about the poll results? Share your opinion with us in the comments below or by clicking the link at the top right corner of your screen.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.